I know for a fact that a lot of you have been waiting for an event. You have been waiting for something to happen in this world that is going to help the earth be liberated from the darkness and the control that has laid over it for so long. I believe that we are that event. I believe that it is not about looking outside of ourselves or waiting for it to happen. I believe that within every single one of us, we are the event that is going to come to Earth and help to liberate it from what has been happening for so long. I also believe that there have been things going on behind the scenes that are already helping to free and liberate Earth from the darkness. We all have a mission, and I say that as a statement, and I won't often do that, but I say that because I know for a fact that you will feel it, right? You feel within yourself, you know for a fact that you have a mission, there's a purpose as to why you're here, you're just not sure what it is. And yesterday I mentioned about creating a group, and the reason why I mentioned about creating a group is because if we are this event, and we are here to help liberate Earth. And I'm not just talking about me, but I'm talking about my brothers and sisters of the light and the people who are around me and you who have come into my life in this moment. If we are to be a part of this event, then we need to come together and we need to be strong. We need to come together as a family and be a whole. All right? That means that I know for a fact some of you have been through pain. You're still going through pain. You've experienced terrible things, you're a bit confused, you're not sure about how truly beautiful and powerful you really are, and there are things in your life that you know you're being called towards, right? Right in your heart, right in your belly, you know you're being called towards it, but you're just not sure how, what, or what even any of it means, possibly. Some of you might totally understand, but you still need that bit to move forward. Well, I mentioned about creating this group, and before I do, I need to make sure, and I need to ensure, that everybody who comes is going to have a moment and a time to be nurtured and loved. And that means that it cannot just be me. It means that I need a lot more people to come into my life, and I know there are a lot of beautiful beings of light who have already come in, but we're going to need every single one of us, not just to nurture ourselves, but then once we've been nurtured, to then nurture others. Right? This is the point. It's about being a family, right? It's about giving this opportunity to every single individual, no matter where they are, who they are, whether they're a millionaire or whether they're on the streets, right? Because every single one of us has that beam of light within us, right? That beautiful golden beam and shower of light within us, and we have a place. Just as much as I cannot do everything because I don't have every gift in the world, you guys have some gifts that I do not have. And therefore it's important that, should you choose to, we awaken those gifts within you, or we nurture them if you already have them. You see, again, it's about understanding that what is coming could be challenging, right? We have a duality in the world. We have the light and we have the darkness. And just as much as we need both for the experience, in my opinion, the darkness has held the mantle of responsibility over Earth for long enough. Right? We've suffered for long enough, we've been in pain for long enough, we've been controlled and manipulated for long enough. And now it is time for the light to shine upon the world and to finally take the mantle of responsibility. And again, I use my words very carefully because it is not saying that one is better or the other, or one is this or the other. It is about saying that the darkness has had its time, and now it's time for the light to come through. Because you see, what we do here on Earth does not just affect planet Earth, but it echoes throughout the solar system and the universe. The wave of love and light that we will create from within us on this mission on Earth, doing what we are doing, will emanate throughout the entire universe. Your thoughts, your love, and your actions do not just have an effect here. They have an effect everywhere else as well. And this is why it's important to realize, and why it's important to understand why I do what I do and why everyone else does what they do, is because without you, we are nothing. And I say that with the deepest sincerity. Without you, we are nothing, because we have no idea what the actions of one person could mean for the liberation and the change in mankind. So therefore it's important that you are a part of it. It's important that if you feel that calling, that you come and join us. That you join us. Because as I'll say it again, we cannot do it alone. We cannot do it alone. This is something that goes beyond the boundaries of the human physical body. It goes into the energy, it goes into the dimensions. We need you. And once we have decided and made sure that the beginning and the origins of this group can really support people in the way, and that we can have in place what we need to, we will begin creating. And it's time to come. It's time, right? I hear this all the time for the past couple of weeks. I hear it every single day, multiple times. It is time. We cannot rest any longer. We cannot. I mean, you can rest, but you know it's important. It's that subtle level of love and urgency. We could do nothing and sit back, but millions of people will suffer, and we will not ascend if we do nothing. So this is why I say to you that the calling is now. We are going to be busy. We are going to be busy sharing this beautiful energy and emotion of love and light out there with the world. Okay? But we need each other. We need each other. We need the support. And if you're wondering, you know, what will this group do? What will it be? It will be a place where we can grow and learn and ascend. That means covering your traumas. That means covering anything that's been bothering you and upsetting you, any pain, your confusion that you might have, and anything else that is going on. We will work on it together. We will process it together, and we will get you to a position where you've reached balance, harmony, and love within your total being. Okay? Within your total being. And that's not to say that things won't come along to disrupt it, but you can easily bring yourself back to that peace and harmony in the center of your being. The choice will always be yours. There are a lot of teachers out there that say, this is how it should be, and you have to do this, and oh, you do, and all that stuff. It isn't true. You make the choice. If you choose not to, you will be met with love and light from me, my brothers and sisters, and the guides and beings of love and light above you. But you know in your heart what you have to do, and you know in your heart and in your gut that there is something calling you, and therefore, in my opinion, it doesn't become a choice. It becomes a necessity. It becomes a must. It becomes an inevitability, meaning it's going to happen no matter what. You see, for me, it isn't a choice. It is an inevitability. I must walk this path, and I will die doing so. Very extreme, very masculine way of putting it, but I will die doing this, because to me, it is the most magnificent and beautiful journey and expression of myself that I could possibly ever wish for. And if you do or do not feel that right now in this moment, I promise you, you will feel it. You will feel it, and that is why we're here. We will help you, and we will guide you to feel it. This is the point. We will shine the light. And a lot of you, again, you know, you've been saying that you feel like you know me, you feel like... It's because I made a vow to embody something that you all have within you. And just like I said, I'm holding the torch for the Christ consciousness. All I will be doing is lighting your torch, and then you will go and shine that out into the world as well. It is not exclusive. It is not gifted or given to one person or the next. It just is. It just is. There is no exclusivity. People that say that they preach and channel this, whatever. You make your decision. But you can do the same. You can channel it in love and light in your body. You can channel it within yourself. And I promise you that as a collective, as a group, as a being, we will change the world. I know that. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe that. I wouldn't be focusing on this side of these things if I did not believe in my core and in my heart that we could change the world. We can. And not in the way that we see it, but in the way that the light wishes to bring. Imagine this beautiful piece. You can hear that the birds are probably very loud. I apologize for that, but you can hear the birds, the wind, the sun on your face, right? You see the sun up in the sky and the power of the wind that's probably unpleasant on my headphones, but still, like, this is within us, this is around us, and together we can make it happen. So I love all of you. Take care of yourselves. In any given moment, you're in the right place. Never feel like you're doing anything wrong. Never feel like you're not where you're supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be. I love you all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.